Gas, transaction fees, gas fees. I'm sure you heard about some of those already before. You can think of gas as a fuel for a car. Without the fuel, you won't even be able to start the car. You won't be able to drive anywhere. So you always need to remember to go to the gas station and tank it before you use it. As we mentioned before, nodes that take part in the block creation process have to have high computational power in order to process large amounts of data, especially when it comes to the proof of work mechanism. And in the real world, what we need to have that high computational power is electricity. And electricity has its price. When we think about the gas fee, you can actually think of it as a price of a block or price of a transaction within a block. And whenever a miner creates the block, then that miner is compensated through the transaction fees to cover the price of the computational power it had to use to create the block. Lastly, you probably noticed that the gas fees differ a lot between the transactions. And there are multiple things that affect the price, main factors being the interval of the new blocks, so how often these blocks are created, and also number of transactions, so a transaction throughput. What is also worth mentioning here is that the gas fees are much lower for the proof of stake consensus mechanisms when compared to the proof of work, because proof of work is using much more computational power to compute the result of the mathematical puzzle, and proof of stake is based on staking a value. That's it when it comes to the first module. And in the next video, we will quickly wrap up everything we went through so far.